Summers are all about wonderful cold beverages, whether it's a nice iced tea or a cold coffee or this recipe that I'm going to show you today, which is a frozen hot chocolate. Well, quite an oxymoron, but trust me, I've learned it recently and I thought I'll share this with you. Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay Chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Rajshri Food, which is your ultimate destination for vegetarian recipes. Let's begin. Well, this recipe actually is exactly the way you would make a hot chocolate. When I say exactly the same, I mean the proportion of the ingredients. But of course, the treatment is quite different. First things first, a very good quality cocoa powder. I'm taking all of this into a deep bowl so that we can make a nice mixture which is lump-free. And then it kind of becomes easier when you churn it with the help of a blender. To this, I'm going to add in milk powder. Now this is primarily to ensure that this mixture becomes nice and rich. To this, I'm going to add in grain sugar. Now this depends on how sweet or how moderate you want to keep this. Let's mix all of this together. Ensure that you break the lumps while mixing all of this. Now, I know a lot of you who like making hot chocolate with hot water. Well, I don't like it like that. I personally like it with hot milk. But for the ones who like it with hot water, this is a ready mixture. All you need to do is take 2 or 3 tablespoons of this in a mug, add in hot water, and that's your hot chocolate. For me, I would prefer hot milk. So that's the basic difference. But the recipe today, like I said, is a frozen hot chocolate. So let's change gears and let's move in. Mix all of this. Ensure that the cocoa powder and the milk powder are both lump-free. To this, I'm going to add in cold milk, just little, so that this becomes a slurry, which is very important. And just to get that prominence of chocolate, just to kind of accentuate it, just to bring in that richness, I'm adding in some chocolate sauce. Now you can make this at home, you can store by it, the choice is completely yours. Mix this well. Once all of this has come together, and lump-free, primarily very important, we'll transfer all of this into the blender jar. Now onto this, because this is a frozen hot chocolate, of course, ice is extremely important. Now, in case you do not want to add ice to this recipe, there's another option. What you can do is, to this mixture, add milk directly and freeze this. When it kind of semi-sets, then you re-churn it, and that's where you get frozen hot chocolate. Add in all the ice cubes and to this, milk. Let's churn this till it's nice and smooth. With this, our frozen hot chocolate is done and ready. For sugar, of course, you can taste. Now this goes straight in the glass and this goes straight, of course, on the table. But before that, I'm going to add in just a little more of the chocolate sauce. Take a spoonful and just swirl it on the sides of the glass. Just hold it a little at an angle and swirl it all around. And we're going to pour in this nice frothy frozen hot chocolate. We're going to fill 3/4 of the glass, maybe a little over 3/4. Just a little above 3/4 mark. And I'm going to top this up with some nice sweetened whipped cream. Place this very, very, very lightly. On top, of course, you can load it up the way you want, the way you like. It's completely personal. And finally, because I feel there's less chocolate in this, I'm going to add in some more. I'm going to grate in some chocolate like this. With this, your frozen hot chocolate is done and ready. Kids, adults alike, trust me, they're going to love this. For more such quick, simple and easy recipes, Stay tuned to Rajshri Food. Bye for now.